Every few years, Apple releases a new product that actually breaks my brain, and the new Apple Pencil has joined a very elite set of products that fits that criteria. Just hours ago on Apple's newsroom page, they announced an entirely new USB-C Apple Pencil that costs just $79, but oddly looked a lot like the existing Apple Pencil 2. In fact, upon looking a little bit closer at the images Apple has shared of this product, it looks exactly like the Apple Pencil 2, except for one minor change. There's a new line near the top where the eraser part of the pencil would be, and upon scrolling down through the press release, we learned that there's actually a hidden USB-C port that slides out here. Let me be clear, this is sick. This is a dope design, and it's miles ahead of the old Apple Pencil 1 that Apple used to make, where the lightning connector just stuck directly out of it and you plugged it into an iPad to charge like this. And it's funny, actually. I said the old Apple Pencil 1 in my head when I was reading this press release, because this was so obviously the new Apple Pencil, but then it hit me, wait, this is only $79. The Apple Pencil 1 was $99, and the Apple Pencil 2 was $129. Wait, how many Apple Pencils are on sale right now? And that is when I discovered this. If you're wondering what this is a chart included in the press release for the Apple Pencil with USB-C that actually shows what it is, because it's so unclear what this product is supposed to be, who it's for, and what it actually does, that Apple had to create a chart that shows you the differences between the 3 Apple Pencils that the company now sells. Why are there 3 Apple Pencils? In what world does a customer need the choice between 3 products, 2 of which look identical? Let's just dive in here. Okay, so they can all write, which is good. They have low latency, which is suggested to be the same across the board, and they have tilt sensitivity, so you can go at an angle and shade. But then, okay, so the first and second generation Apple Pencils have pressure sensitivity, but the new Apple Pencil USB-C, the one 5 years newer than the Apple Pencil 2, this doesn't have pressure sensitivity, which is the second fundamental thing for a pencil that you can, actually use it on digital display. My evidence for that, by the way, is that Apple put pressure sensitivity on the very first Apple Pencil in 2015. They carried it over to the second generation version in 2018, and now 5 years after that, 8 years after the first Apple Pencil, no pressure sensitivity. I don't know. I guess if you play devil's advocate here, you could say that Apple has to cut some features to get $130 down to $80. And sure, the pressure sensitivity might be the first to go. Apparently, Apple also felt the need to cut the charging module, where you know how you magnetically attach it to the iPad and it charges. That's how it's been for half a decade now. Even though the new USB-C pencil looks pretty much the same, the only way to charge it is with USB-C. So it will magnetically attach to your iPad. You can stow it that way, but it doesn't charge. It just goes into a sleep mode on the new USB-C pencil. To charge it, you have to take it off the iPad, stretch it out, and put USB-C in. And that is a cut that I would not have made if I was Apple. Moving down the list here, the USB-C pencil also supports Apple Pencil Hover. That's the feature on the iPad Pro where you can preview where your mark is going to be by raising the pencil just a few millimeters above the display. Wait, if Apple's cutting features, how do they leave in the most niche Pro feature of Apple Pencil Hover that only works on one iPad, the iPad Pro, but remove charging or pressure sensitivity? What? Closing this out, double tap not supported on the new pencil. I guess because it's $50 cheaper than the Apple Pencil 2, it wouldn't support the double tap. Maybe. And then engraving. Engraving is only on the Apple Pencil 2. Wait, that's the goofiest one out of all of these. There's no hardware involved in that. The Apple Pencil 2 and the Apple Pencil USB-C are the exact same design, but only the Apple Pencil 2 can be engraved? This feels petty. Just looking at how Apple named these pencils, how do we go from Apple Pencil first generation to Apple Pencil second generation and then Apple Pencil USB-C? Is USB-C newer? Is it older? Is it in between? Like, I know it's newer, but regular people in a store aren't gonna know that. They're just going to say, oh, that must be the new one because it's got USB-C, but it's worse than this one and they look the same, but this one's got $50 more price on it. More features though, but look same. Same. but different. Is anyone else tired? I'm tired. I don't feel well after reading that chart, and I don't know how we got here. Remember, Apple is a company famous for their simplicity. That is what they are known for. And now we almost have one Apple Pencil for every iPad model when you could just make one that works great with all of them, or maybe one high-end version and one low-end version. Do the pro, non-pro strategy. And to add insult to injury, where are the new iPads, Apple? Every year in October, you drop new Macs or iPads. And, some were starting to get like pushed out. I feel like shipping a little bit further. I got real excited. And then I wake up at the crack of dawn. The rooster wasn't even done crowing. And I get the Apple Pencil 2, the 5-year-old one, but somehow worse than the 5-year-old one. I know it's $79, right? So it is the cheapest version of the Pencil. I know it's being marketed specifically toward that education iPad 10 market. Look, in Apple's press release, they even specifically mentioned that it's just $69 for the education market. I didn't even mention when the new Apple Pencil ships, it comes out sometime in November, which I find a bit odd. It's so similar to the current version with less features, and it's been 5 years since the old Apple Pencil, so I'm kind of surprised for Apple to announce it in the middle of October. It doesn't ship until an indiscriminate time in next month, November. It almost makes me wonder if new iPads are coming. We've been hearing for months about a new iPad mini in the works, as well as an updated iPad Air with M2 and a refreshed version of the iPad 11. I wonder now, is Apple going to, in November, announce new iPads, and that's why this isn't shipping until then, but the iPads weren't finalized enough to be announced along these? But then if it's shipping in November, I feel like Apple would have announced iPads today, and they would have announced it with the Apple Pencil. They wouldn't do that. I didn't think they would announce an Apple Pencil like this either. So all bets are off at this point. That's where I'm going to leave it, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Love you. See you in the next one. I will. I have to show up for work, but I feel like I need a little vacation after this. I've been Sam. Thank you for watching. My Mac's on the screensaver. It's time to go. Bye-bye. Hold on, something else just clicked in my head. The old first generation Apple Pencil costs more than this new version. But no one should buy the first gen Apple Pencil. And the first gen Apple Pencil, it's not even compatible with the newest iPads, except the iPad 10. But it's more money and some more features, but less compatibility. But the new... I'm done. I can't record this video anymore. Dude, I'm not paid enough. No amount of money in the world is worth this video.